Hi San Diego, video number 2. If you didn't catch my first one, I'll link to it in the description below. Earlier on a video, I talked about how I realized I was not an enthusiastic yes. And I was talking to my youngest son. I've got 2 kids, 2 boys, 21 and 13. And my 13-year-old and I meet online every morning to do some homeschooling together. And he lives in Michigan, I live in California, so this is like a really great opportunity for us to connect on a regular basis, like literally every day. And a lot of times we get to talk about politics because he's really politically focused, and I don't know, he's just a great kid. And this morning I was sharing with him about changing my mind, and he asked me a really, really big question. And the question he asked me was, how do you know when somebody's really a yes? And I was like, wow. Well, I said, the first thing is if they've ever told me no before, then I can really trust their yes. And I always thank people when they tell me no, because I say thank you. Now I know when you say yes to me that you really mean it. And that isn't always an option for us, right? So the other thing I started to talk to him about was enthusiastic consent and enthusiastic yes, and how you can kind of get a feel from a person's body if they're really a yes. Like, what does their face say and what does their body say? And it's a skill that you learn as you really take time to evaluate people's yeses and people's nos. One place that I've gotten a lot of practice in that is in sessions. But another place is a cuddle party. I'm a cuddle party facilitator. I don't currently do any cuddle parties in San Diego, though I would love to if anybody in San Diego is watching this and like to host. My current location does not allow for parking for that kind of crowd. But I would love to do that somewhere in San Diego. But there are lots of cuddle parties in San Diego. San Diego does not need me to do cuddle parties. But there's always, room for another practitioner. Or I should say another facilitator. So yeah, how do you know a yes is really a yes? And I think that it comes down to practice. And I think it really comes down to being okay with a no. And because I think when we ask for something, if it's not really an ask and it's more of a demand in disguise as a question, we want the answer to be yes, and we will see their yes as our yes because that's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, we're getting it. But if we can go into it without the expectation of a yes, then I think that we can see through maybe hesitation and be able to give them permission to give us a no. So maybe try that out. Check it out in your life and see where that comes up, where you could maybe give somebody permission to be a no. I really only want real yeses. And I'd like everybody else to feel that way too. So great question to my kid. I love his brain and I love how he shows up for me. So I don't think I ever said I'm Michelle Renee from San Diego, and I am a certified Cuddlist practitioner. And you can find me at cuddlist.com/Michelle, 2 L's, or look down below in the description and I've got lots of contact information. I'd love to work with you. Talk to you soon. Bye. Mwah.